Hey everyone, Angie Smith here. Thank you for watching. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have for you my fragrance empties and what I've been warming. And I'll start out with all of the new scents that are coming out here in the next couple of weeks. So first off, and these are warm reviews. This is the Mother's Day collection. I don't have the scent notes currently on me. So we'll start with Blue Coconut Beach, and I really like this scent. It's definitely like a nice coconut. Definitely reminds me of it like a beachy type scent, and I just love it on cold. The problem that I had was I had no scent performance with this. It was very light, like I couldn't smell it as I was in the room. Now I did warm this in a medium-sized room, which is like my bedroom office area. So it may do better like in a smaller bedroom or like a bathroom. So I do want to give this another shot, and I did purchase 2 bars, one to make samples, and then I used the leftovers. So I did like an every other warmer type thing with these, which usually I can smell both scents when I do that. And both of these, I did not have good scent performance that day. And I don't know, maybe they were recently poured. I don't even know that on the date. And then this is the Wildflower Cotton. And I like both of them. The Wildflower Cotton to me is like a woodsy type of scent. I almost think of like that driftwood on a beach kind of thing. It's really good. Cold. I just wish for the performance. So I have the second bar. I think I'm going to warm them individually and see what I get. Just for kicks, let's see if I can pull off this and figure out when it was poured. The pour date is like an ink code that's stamped on these plastic clams, if they stamp them. I don't really. And so it's like when you see like your ink date like on like a water bottle or something. I don't really see one though. I don't think this was stamped. Yeah, I don't see one for this. So I'm not sure if it was a recent pour or not. So I do have, like I said, a second set of bars, and so I've had them now probably a couple weeks. I might try warming them again just to see if I get that scent performance. If I get a scent performance, I will more than likely repurchase because I love the scent on cold. But on warm right now, based just on this past round, I wouldn't repurchase. All right, let's talk garden. The Epcot International Flower Garden scents, which are actually currently available. So let's talk about the new one, or I'm sorry, the one that I love. They're all new. Is the Soft Plumeria. And I will say it is soft. It is probably about a medium scent throw, and that was in a medium room. It may be stronger in a smaller room. And I don't know that it would do, I don't know about open concept. I may try it. It is beautiful. It's Plumeria, sweet apple, and white teakwood. And I tell you what, I warmed it, and then I would leave the room for a little while because it was on the weekend. And on the weekend, I tend to be in the rest of the house more often than I am in my bedroom office area. And every time I came back in, it was so pretty in the room. You could definitely get like that sweet floral. Sometimes Plumeria goes a little too much for me, a little too cloying, but I think the apple helps sweeten it out with that teak wood. And it's not a masculine scent by any means, but it's so pretty. If you like florals, this is just a pretty soft floral. So I don't know at this point if this is club worthy necessarily, but I do think I'm going to pick up a few more bars just to have this on hand to warm. And that was the Soft Plumeria. So that was my favorite. And then I'm going to say this one's my least favorite is the Heirloom Rose. And so I already kind of knew with it being a rose scent that it was not going to be my favorite. It is definitely rose. It's funny how, I don't know, I can't do a lot of rose. But so I only used 4 cubes in my open concept. So I decided to use, I have 6 warmers. So I used, I have 3 like on each side of the room. So I did in 1 warmer on each side, like 2 and 2 cubes. And then I did the rest with the flower shop because I thought, oh, that might be kind of nice with the green stems. And then the flower part, right? It was definitely more than a flower shop. It was kind of like you were standing in the middle of the rose garden. Very strong. I had to put 2 cubes each in each of the rose warmers of, I did vanilla bean buttercream, which really helped kind of tone it down. But it was still a little too much. So I think I would almost have to do 1 cube of the rose to 2 cubes, or maybe even 3 cubes of the buttercream just to tone it down. So I would say this is a 3-pack. If you do not like rose scents, I would definitely think of doing like an in and out club where you just go in, make your purchases, and then as soon as it ships, close it out and not keep it open, and just get maybe the other 2 scents if you don't want the rose. Not a repurchase for me. I do have another bar. Actually, I think I have, yeah, I think I have another bar because I usually buy 2 bars to try to give them another chance. But not a repurchase at all for me. And then the third one was Mint Fields. And this is very mint, not a repurchase. I'm just going to go into it with that. It is like fresh mint, spearmint. It reminds me of when you're cutting grass and you cut like those weeds that have that minty smell. And then that's what it reminds me of. It's definitely not one I would warm by itself personally. It is strong, super strong. You can smell it. So one thing I did, and I warmed these in the open concept. I did the same thing that I did with the rose where I put, used 2 warmers, so 2 cubes in each of those. And then the other 4 warmers, I warmed aloe vera and ivy, which is kind of like a watermelon type scent. It's like a fresh watermelon to me. And it's to kind of get that watermelon mint vibe. And I actually liked it. So I'll probably do that again because I have more aloe vera and ivy. I have watermelon. I think it's watermelon patch, which is more of like a Jolly Rancher watermelon. I think that's what it's called. I may try it with that. I usually do like a lemon type scent with that bar. And I may think of some other concoctions with this just to get through it. It's not bad as a mixer. If you like fresh herbal scents, I would say this is a good bar for you. For me, it was just a little too minty. One thing I was going to do, and I forgot to do this, I need to pull out like the I think it's not Perfect Peppermint. It's the Peppermint Rush from the Bring Back My Bars. I kind of wanted to compare how those smell together. I think this is more of a fresh herbal one. All right, chamomile petals, which is the scent of the month for April. So it'll be available April 1st for purchase on the website. This was compared, and I kind of get that, to the Life's a Garden collection, the Chamomile Daisy, which I actually really liked that bar, and I did pull it from my club at the, it's kind of one of those bars I wish I still had. So I kind of get that. I do find this one to be lighter than the Life's a Garden one, but I definitely get the chamomile. And I had this going for 2 to 3 days. So definitely on that second day, it does change. It is more that apple. There's like an apple note in this that kind of comes out. And you get more of that on the second day. So that first day to me is like the chamomile. And then that second one is like kind of like the more of the sweet apple mixed in. That's a little prettier and sweeter. But it is pretty. It's honestly, like, I like it. And I have a few bars left from my kit. Like, as a consultant, we can purchase the early access kit, which comes with 8 bars. So I still have some bars. And I think I'm good with those 8. I don't think this is going to be a club scent for me or a repurchase. To me, it's more of like a bathroom type scent. It's probably about a medium scent throw in a medium zone. So if you had a smaller room, it would probably be a little stronger. It is pretty. Like I said, I like it. It's just not necessarily a full love for me. All right, let's talk about bricks. So Orchard by the Sea, and I do not have the scent notes because I'm really bad about that, about grabbing those before I start filming. This is the one. I feel like a lot of reviews like this. It's okay for me. It is more of a fresh type of scent. And I think it has a little bit of apple, which is kind of like the orchard. It's like an orchard apple by the sea. So it's supposed to be like a fresh aquatic scent with apple. And it wasn't bad. I didn't think, for me, it was like a super strong thrower performance-wise. So I don't think it'll be a repurchase for me, honestly. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think any of these scents for me are club worthy or repurchases. I think I'm fine with the bricks that I have. I did buy 2 sets of the bricks, which sounds like a lot, but I just know how how much wax I use for one. For 2, we already kind of get them at a discount at that consultant price. So regular price is $24. If you buy 2, it's 2 for $40 when these are available. These are available April 10th. And then at the consultant price, we had to get all 5 for $90. So when you break it down, it's like $18 a brick. So it's a lot cheaper. And I will use through all of these. I just don't think I need more than that. So I did make samples. I am warming through them. So there's Orchard by the Sea. Summer Berry Melon. I tell you what, this one is a powerhouse to me. I have heard other people say they did not get as strong of performance, but this was super strong on my open concept. And it's not a bad scent. I'm trying to tell kind of what it smells like. And I think I said it reminded me of like red pear and pomegranate on cold sniff. And I can say on warm. I think what this reminds me of is maybe, it does still kind of have some of that red pear and pomegranate notes to me, but kind of like, so if you had like Plumeria peach And I almost get like the sun ripened berry. I think that's what that's called. It was a scent of the month last year. And that's almost like if you took those 3 scents, like red pear and pomegranate, plumeria peach, which both of those scents did not come back at all. Either did sun ripened berry. But if you put all 3 of those scents, which are kind of like a fruity floral, that's the type of scents that this reminds me of. So if you like those scents, and all 3 of those scents were like good performers to me, and this is a good performer, you would like this. I do like it. I just don't think it's like an absolute love for me. But it is a nice like fruity floral, and it's strong and a good performer. And that is Summer Berry Melon. And I see myself using these up. Next up is Pink Apple and Nectarine. And I do have to say, smell-wise, so like scent performance, this was beautiful. It is so pretty. It is. It's like, Scentsy's done a lot of those like nectarine type scents. They have like the tropic nectarine, the desert tropics, which has that nectarine in it, and then the ruby nectarine. And they're all kind of similar families, right? And that's what I think this is as well. It's kind of along those lines. If you like those other scents in that nectarine family, you would like this. Now, as far as performance, I think this is about a medium. I did try this in my entry and my bathroom, and it actually did really well in the bathroom. I think it was sometimes with that succulent warmer, which is an element warmer, it really makes those scents stand out. It is so pretty. This is, like I said, on scent appeal. I guess that's the word for it, scent appeal. I love this. This is my favorite. I do want to try this in the open concept though, and see how it does, because I like it for sure. Definitely a powerhouse. Cucumber and cactus water, super strong. This is a very green scent. This was available last summer in the summer collection. But I tell you what, I get like a perfumey note from this. And it's just not my favorite, but it is an excellent scent like for your open concept if you want a strong scent. It's a strong like green scent. And then Beach Daisy, which I absolutely loved on Cold Sniff. I got no scent performance from this. It is so pretty on like in the clam. Like I could just sniff it all day in the clam. It is beautiful. But it's kind of like melons with floral, and it's sweet. It's definitely summer. So I did this, warm this in a medium zone. Like I said, I got no scent performance. I will try it in my entryway, which is small, and then maybe the bathroom as well, and see how it performs. I don't think this for me would do well in my open concept, but you never know. I might end up testing it because I have enough wax to do that. But I would say this is definitely like a smaller zone performer. Super pretty. It's gonna be a light performer to me. So let's talk about, I guess, after warming. Definitely my favorite was the Pink Apple and Nectarine, and then Summer Berry Melon. So these would be the two if I were to purchase a set of bars or a set of bricks. I would purchase those two. Now, if you definitely want, like, I feel like the strength, these two would be your two to go. The Cucumber and Cactus Water Summer Berry Melon. And then, honestly, to me, these were last place. These were ones that I would not at all think about probably repurchasing. So there's my review, warm review on all of the new things that are coming out. And let's go ahead and jump into what I've gotten through. And I'll try to go real fast because we're already at like 20 minutes. So finished up a Scentsy Clean Laundry Liquid. I am super sad that this is gone. It is such a good, like, clean laundry scent. It's strong. It stays on the clothes. I took the pump out. I'm planning on keeping that to recycle and use in other, like the dish soaps or whatever. I worked on Fiji Flower. This was a summer scent from a couple summers ago. This did return in laundry, not in wax. And it's so pretty. It's definitely pretty in laundry. It is a nice floral. But in wax, I don't think the performance is that great. So I do warn that in the bathroom. All right, I got this off of Hannah Blazon's channel. So she had warmed Wild for Fall with Scarlet Sunflower. And so I had these bars, and I was super excited to try this. And this was every other warmer. Wild for Fall is such a strong scent, and I think it has sunflower in it. Yes, golden sunflower, satsuma, mandarin, and Douglas fir. I actually have the scent notes written down. It's such a good scent. I don't know. This was a Harvest collection scent, so I'm not sure if it'll be back like in the fall and winter catalog. And then Scarlet Sunflower was a fall and winter scent. I do have both of these in my club, and it was a really good, like every other. I would do this again. So pretty. I'm thinking about trying it maybe mixed together in the same warmer just to see if the sunflower does anything with the Wild for Fall. But the Wild for Fall is very strong, so I don't know if it'll be overpowering. I have Blackberry Spice going in my car right now. It's an excellent scent circle. If this comes back, this is one that I would repurchase in the scent circles. I'm trying to work on the last of my vendor wax. I'm not allowed to purchase vendor wax anymore until I get through it all. And this is from 2021. Vintage Chic. Crescent Hotel, Snickers, Coffee, and Cafe Reggio, which is a salted caramel mocha, Snickers, Coffee, and Cafe Mocha marshmallow. It is very good on cold, and I don't know, because of the age, it's almost like a burnt coffee smell in the warmer. So not a repurchase for me. I worked on Jade and Jasmine. This was my brick. I have it chopped. And this is just a nice like jade lemon, and it's masculine scent. Very good performer. Not currently available. Vanilla bean buttercream. This is what I mixed the rose bar with. I did an Around the Campfire scent circle. Could not smell it. I warmed through a bar of silver bells. I did this in the entryway. I think I had like 4 cubes left. And it is such a pretty scent. I did pull this for my club because I'm trying to downsize just for budgetary reasons. But it is a good scent, so I'm hoping that returns. It's one that I would purchase, but I don't necessarily want in my club. Pink Lemon Water. This is in the catalog. And these are my consultant kit bars. So I still have some to work through. I'm honestly not a fan, so that is a bathroom scent for me. Definitely rose water. So it's a lighter version of like the heirloom rose, but it's still rose. Every other warmer, aloe water and cucumber, and the Angel Experiment 624. These scents are kind of similar. This one's a little more like cotton candy, raspberry smelling. But this wasn't bad together. I'd do this again. Here's another one. I warmed every other warmer, and I love both of these on cold. But in the warmer, I kind of realized why I did not keep them in my club. They're just not long-lasting scents. And they smell better in the clam than they do, I feel like, in the warmer. It's Love and Keep It Sassy. Both of those are no longer available. My weekly cotton cleanup refill. I worked on my Welcome Home brick. This is not going to be a repurchase for me. I just don't feel like the scent performance is there. It's like a spicy scent. It's been compared to, it's like a spicy, homey type of berry type of scent, I think is how I would describe this. It's been compared, I think, to Yankee Candles. Is that Home Sweet Home or something like that? I personally don't get very good performance from it. O'Neill, thank you for this scent suggestion. So I did every other warmer, Mojito, Mambo, and Cucumber Lime. And that was really well. Neither one of these are available. Very green scents. The Mojito Mambo, I actually like this better than the Heirloom. Or not the Heirloom, but the Epcot Mint Fields. It's like a minty type of drink. And then the Cucumber Lime is like such fresh, like lime and cucumber. So good. That was a good one. So thank you for that suggestion. Pillow Time. I actually, if you didn't know, this is a piano. It's a really old piano that would have been my great grandparents, right? This is a heavy piece of piano. It does not barely move. So anyways, my bars are like jutted up to this in between my closet. And anyways, if you knock a bar off the top, which I like to stack my bars for, that's how I pull my bars. So instead of like a weekly melt, like a basket, I just stack the bars I want to warm on top of this shelf. But if you knock a bar, it'll fly behind this piano, and it is not fun trying to get this bar out. So anyways, I had knocked this bar, long story short, right? Knocked this bar probably several months ago behind the piano. And I was just like, it'll be okay. I'm not pulling the piano out for it. And then I knocked another bar that I did want. I forget what it was. And I was like, I got to pull this piano out. So when I pulled the piano out, took a few. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about this bar. So I went ahead and warmed this because there was only 2 cubes left in the bathroom. This was not a club or repurchase. I remember when this set came out, and honestly, after warming, a lot of people love this set. This was not the collection for me though. This was the Catching Z's, and this was Pillow Time. They were all like supposed to be like scents that you would like to warm when you went to bed or whatever. So anyways, then I had to spend time pushing this piano back in its spot. It's super heavy. It's definitely a team lift job, but I just have to be more careful and not knock bars behind the piano. Be Fabulous. This did not return. If this shows up in clearance, I'm definitely going to pick up a few more bars, but I did pull this in my club from my club. It's just such a good scent. My son said this smells like Fruit Loops, and that's all I can think of now when I smell it, is it smells like Fruit Loops. And it does. It's a really good fruity, Fruit Loopy type scent. I do actually like mixing this like with like a yellow with the yellow bar actually, but like a lemon kind of scent. Kukui and coconut. This was from last summer spring collection, and I did actually, I think I'm done. I might have another bar, but I warmed this in the bathroom and it did okay. I don't get performance, even in like my smaller areas, I don't get the best performance. This has been compared to the Boom Boom Cream. So for those of you who get performance, I'm super jealous because I love how it smells on cold. I just don't get it in my home. Love this scent for sure. This is in my club. Driftwood and Jasmine, and it's probably about a medium throw. It's not like a boomer by any means, but it is so pretty. It's like, this is what I get, like a sweet floral, like the jasmine, and definitely like it's woodsy, it's coconutty. It's so pretty. I would absolutely wear this in a perfume. And that's Driftwood and Jasmine. And that was the Island Days collection that was out last year. The I think it's Starfruit. Is it Starfruit and Nectar maybe? It's in the catalog now. That was part of that collection they brought back. Skinny Dippin' is one of my all-time favorites. And this goes in my club in the winter season. They have this in brick form in club. It's just so like tropical fruity. It's amazing. It reminds me of like suntan lotion, but in a good way. Love this scent. This is, to me, open concept worthy. So I had a bar from my club. Typically I have it in brick format. The bar is fantastic. All right, cotton candy cookie. Do not have this in my club. This was an Easter. Was it Easter? No, it was a Bring Back My Bar, but I think it was originally like an Easter bar at some point. And it's got like that, it's got like a note that's kind of reminds me of like mascarpone or like a milk kind of note. Like almost like sour cream, but in a sweet way. And then it's mixed with like cotton candy. I don't get a ton of performance from this. I'd kind of put these up to try to cure. So I got this in June of 2022. It did okay. I warmed it in my entry and I could smell it at least. It's definitely a small zone scent for me. And then I have to say, here's the scent circle. So the apple, the Around the Campfire did not do well at all for me. I would not repurchase this in the scent circle. Love it in wax though. And then the Caramel Apple Craze did fantastic. I would definitely repurchase this. This is like one of my all-time favorite scents. Love it. It lasted a few days. I got those actually, I think it was either last month or the month before. They did like a 20 scent circle bundle, and it was a good deal. It's just, so I'm trying to go through those actually just to see which ones I like. So hopefully some of those scents will return in the fall, winter. And then last but not least is the Goose Creek. And this was a candle that it was broken when I got it. So I chopped it up. I have to say, in the warmers, this is excellent performer. I do this in the open concept. It's kind of like it's almost like a sweet marshmallow, like toasted marshmallow kind of scent. So good. This is one I would definitely repurchase from Goose Creek. I honestly haven't tried any of their other candles. This was gifted to me. So I do kind of want to try theirs. I'm just kind of nervous with not being able to smell it before I order, like which ones are good. So if you've tried Goose Creek, leave your recommendations down below of what scents you think are good scents to have. So there you have it. There's another empty basket of my fragrance empties. Thank you for watching my reviews on the new scents. Let me know on those Goose Creek candles, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on my next video.